Today I share with you another method of making egusi soup. This is actually egusi combined with achi, and it's one of my favorite soups because it tastes so delicious. So if you want to learn how I made this, please keep watching. Into a clean pot, I went in with some goat meat, some shaki or stripes, cow foods, and some stockfish. Then I went in with some diced onions. I'm making use of red and white here, blended pepper. I'm using yellow and red scotch bonnet here, some salt, season cube. I'm not gonna stir it now because the goat meat is still frozen. I'll just cover it and allow it to produce its moisture. And after 10 to 15 minutes, I checked on the pot again, and as you can see, it has produced some moisture and the goat meat is no longer frozen. So I added some water that will be enough to cook it until it's 70% ready. I then give it a stir and cover to continue cooking. And over here is my shredded okaza leaves inside my mortar. I'm gonna pound it a little bit, just like so. But if you like, you can add it without pounding. But I prefer to pound it a little bit before adding, because the leaves is a little bit hard to chew, but it has a very beautiful flavor and taste. So after that, I checked back on our pot and the protein was doing well. Then I added some dried fish, give it a gentle stir. And after that, I added some water that will be enough to cook the soup until it's ready. Then I'll also cover the pot to continue cooking. After a while again, I checked on the pot, gave it a gentle stir. Next, I added some palm oil. You add this palm oil according to your taste and how sharp you want the soup to be, but I advise not to add too much of it. Next, I added my blended ogiri with scotch bonnet pepper, my season cube, and my salt. Make sure you don't add too much of salt to this. Then I gave it another gentle stir and added my blended crayfish. I had to divide the crayfish into two. I'm gonna add the remaining later on. Next, I give it a stir and cover the pot to continue cooking. And after about 10 to 15 minutes of cooking, I then added my grinded achi. The achi is gonna be very little to the soup because it thickens up very fast. Then I'll give it a stir so that it doesn't form any lumps in it, because if you leave it like that, it might form lumps. And immediately after that, I went in with my grinded egusi. I'll just add it gently. Then after that, I'll cover the pot to cook for like 20 minutes again without stirring it. And after 20 minutes, I checked on the pot again and the soup was doing well. Then I gave it a gentle stir. After stirring it, I added my blended uziza seed. You can as well add your uziza leaves at this time if you have one for more beautiful flavor. But uziza seed is also perfect for this. Then after that, I went in with my pounded okaza leaves. And after that, I'll add the remaining crayfish. And I will give it a stir and cover and allow to cook for another 5 minutes. Guys, like I said, this is one of my favorite method of cooking egusi soup, because that's how my mom used to cook it in those days when we were kids. And we enjoyed it a lot, and because of that, it became my favorite. You can give this a try and see for yourself. And after 5 minutes, I checked on the pot again, and our soup is ready. Look at that, guys. The aroma in my kitchen at this point was nose blinding, and the soup was so delicious, guys. And this is the perfect consistency you want your egusi and achi combo to be. Anything thicker than this is not for me at all. Okay guys, tell me what you think about this soup on the comment section, and let me know the swallow you're gonna pair it with. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.